And another thing. Fuck you, Eric.
Welcome back to Fix My Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, he's got a mic. Shit.
I'm mic'd up, baby.
No. He's going to start talking about John Mayer or some shit. All right. There's been a request. It's a fucking request. Because I am in the middle of filming Open Valetudo Guard. We were talking about the leg lock pummel. So let me explain the shenanigans. Hop in the closed guard for a second. In the closed guard, when they're striking, we want to manage the distance to manage the damage. And the two ways of doing that is either, fair enough, either going to be too close or too far. We don't want to be sitting here. This is not a good place to be. There's things we can do, but it's not that great. So from here becomes here, or here becomes here, etc. Freeze here. This is the whole thing. Right now, if he pushes them to the side, I need to be able to understand how to manage the distance with a frame that doesn't involve strength or speed. Reach for my face. Boop. That's what we want from here. But the internet's going to say, but what about the leg lock? I'm just going to leg lock shit out of him. You want to do the voice? You're like, well, what about the leg lock? Do the leg lock voice. You have no fucking mic. So why did we give you a mic to begin with? So freeze. Turn for the camera, pause here. If I'm here in what's called an open valetudo guard, I want to talk about this just quickly before we shit on it and then not shit on it, like full circle. Pause, let go of this. My foot is on the hip to prevent him from coming forward with his hip. My shin is in the chest to prevent him from coming forward with his chest. Now, my spine stays straight, I stay on my shoulder, and my toes stay sticky and pulling. Pull away, push in. I'm good here. Now, if he pushes that down and out of the way, there is an entire series of events and drills that I can show you. But when he pushes that out of the way, we end up in fucking hip escape frame. This is going to be everywhere for the rest of your life. Just come to terms with it. Call it whatever the fuck you want. Leave me alone. Kurt Russell. Let's talk about, what did you say, Kurt Russell? Yeah. Let's talk about the leg lock. Reach for that leg lock. Freeze is very hard for me to just pull my leg out. But it's very easy for me to just pull the heel. It's like slipping off a shoe. When he wraps that one up, I'm going to turn and slip off that shoe. Now, everyone is going to have a fucking opinion on this, but we all should be goddamn well aware of the fact that if you want a leg lock, what do you need to have to control over?
I need the inside position, and I need the knee and the hip line.
The sport guy said something. Sport. Freeze here. I'm not the sport guy. Wrap that up. Hold on tight with two hands. Yeah, you're that guy. Freeze here. That's pretty easy. Again. That seems pretty fucking valuable to me. Meanwhile, what if...
Yes.
There it is. Yes.
Thank you.
Now go through. Yeah, thank you, God. Now he's got all the stuff. This is important just as this is important, okay? So there's an entire course coming out on this. It's a part of a whole don't punch my face thing. But right now, if he starts to wrap up a leg lock, please explain to them why you can't wrap a leg lock properly.
Because I can't get close to his hips to get any sort of effective lever on this ankle if my hips are stuck here. It's like I'm stuck at zero. I need to come forward and get connected. Now I have the foot lock. Here the distance is managed. And I hate that word, but it's true. I can't get close. So this is useless. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I feel pretty good.
Oh,
keep that in. So, yeah, maybe.
Said you
There's
wouldn't
actually,
do that.
I knew. He said you wouldn't hit me today. So, freeze here. Let's actually talk about this for the camera. Wrap up a heel hook. Okay, I'm very well aware of what a heel hook is. Come back, please. Wrap up a heel hook. Why would I present the heel? So when he wraps up that heel hook, yeah, maybe I screwed that one up. Cool. Wrap up that heel hook. Go again. I can no longer pivot. That makes sense? So right now, you still have no control over my hip line. So yes, I could do a little gator roll, but why would I gator roll instead of hand fight? Right? So now we're talking leg lock language, aren't we? Because I am full dork as well as him. I just hide it. So ashamed.
Let it out, Chris.
Shut up.
Let it out.
Okay, so back in my day, back before leg locks were cool, fuck, I'm old. I used to use them constantly. I used wrist locks and leg locks and chokes because I was the tiny guy. Chokes I could barely get away with. I had to trick people into letting me choke them. I used to use a baseball bat choke quite a bit. They would pass the guard. They'd be dead. Ha, ha, ha. I would get leg locks on higher belts because they refused to learn them. So going on a quick spiel at the end of this, if you are that guy that refuses to learn leg locks because you don't think they're real, that's how you die. Okay? You should be good at leg locks, just like you should be good at arm locks, just like you should understand distance management for strikes. So don't ever neglect any part of this. Don't neglect anything in combat. What was it Gene LaBelle said? Like, don't be a, oh, fuck, I don't remember. Knocker. Don't be a knocker. Don't just knock shit because you don't get it, right? Leg locks are real, but there's a time and a place. If my foot's on the hip, I'm going to kick you in the face. It rhymed. Star swipe, because he said he couldn't see it. Can you heel hook this leg, please? Just normal heel, like actually put it on a heel hook. Legs and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, lock some shit up, freeze. So right now, the very first fight for me was the heel to begin with. So let's go back before that was in. Heel hook. So if the heel is in, he's going to have to peel the heel. There's going to be a whole lot of... no, I don't want to get that heel hooked. So
Do you want me to do it for the cat?
What?
Do you want me to do it or not?
No, I don't. That's the whole point of I'm literally explaining why I don't want him to heel hook. So, heel hooks.
Yes.
Tap you in. So if my heel is present, it's easy to heel hook. If I do the opposite, now he's going to have to go for the straight ankle and blah, 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 blah. He'll have to peel the heel. My job is to do the opposite of what somebody wants. So now what if I straighten my toes and I slip the heel? What if I cleared the knee line? What if? What I was doing before when he was, right here, please, in Vale guard, and he lifts the heel. Tap, you win. That's how I'm holding mine. So I'm not holding, lift your arm up, freeze here. I'm not holding mine like this. My knee is downwards. I don't want that. I actually want my heel down, toes pulling, and my knee is upwards like I'm in a 45-degree angle. Now, if he wants to wrap onto that heel hook, yeah, I know what a heel hook is, sir. Bah! No! The idea is, anytime somebody wraps it up, you are doing the grip fighting part. You're not having to do the hips and the knees part. The grip fighting part is very important. So if he wraps up that heel hook, maybe he caught it, 2 hands, gable, whatever you need, fuck it. Grip fight. That's all it is, because there is no hip fight just yet.
Yeah.
There is no leg fight just yet.
I don't have any control.
And once he does get control, you have to know the escapes. Do not lie to yourself. Start to learn how to escape leg locks like an adult.
I feel like if they're smart, they'll just watch how you turn your knee for each threat, and that's all you need.
I like that, yeah. If they're smart, which we're assuming someone on the internet is smart.
A lot of assumptions here.
See, now you've got a vague hate, like I have a vague hate.
Put off the doubt.
We're assuming you're smart.
Micro adjustments.
It's invisible. Oh, if I were you, I would do a Sheila and always leave that shit running and just wait for... No! Tap! Tap!
Coming next.
Fuck! God, he's so violent with leg locks.
Have you seen the nastiest toe hold from this, though, if they're lazy with it? This is the nastiest one from here. If they're lazy with this.
Oof, thank you for popping everything that's fucking injured.
Do not be... You do not understand how gently I did that.
Yeah, and everything popped anyway.
Now I'm going to do it hard.
Go again.
If this is what I like, because not a lot of people know how to do this guard correctly, and they don't stay sticky with this.
So let's talk about that toe hold.
Yeah, so like for me, no one does this guard correctly, and they leave so much, they're not connected with this foot. This one's good, makes it hard to pass, but this one's really crap. So it presents what I would say the nastiest toe hold in jiu-jitsu, which is when you bring the foot to the butt, and that's going to snap.
So if I'm a bit lazy about
If you're lazy, this is over.
Bah, you're going to get it. Put that on again. Always remember, put it on. Inverting is real. It has a time and a place.
He said it.
I never said that.
It does, but the speed of
Yeah, that's a
that comes
fucking
in,
brutal toe hold. I would recommend...
Don't do it. Don't get
With the
caught
toe,
in it.
no, don't get caught in the toe hold. So if you're sticky and you're connected and there's no space for them to just reach back and grab that fucking thing, he's right. A lot of people see this guard and they just like, you should poo-poo it right away. Like, oh, fucking leg lock. You've never felt it done correctly, ever. I guarantee it. I've been doing this a long time and I didn't know what this thing was for the first decade. It took me a decade before somebody showed me this, and it took probably another 5 or 6 years for me to start to use it properly like an adult. So don't let your feet flop around, right? Don't let your arms go out. Don't let things happen. You should be aware of what's happening with all of these things. Stay sticky, stay connected, build a frame that can bear weight and add weight, and be as violent as humanly possible when they start to do something technical.
And build good habits early on, because I know you can't do toe holds technically to your brown belt or black belt.
Yeah, so there's no reason to ignore this as a good habit. You should always be trying to build good habits. I feel like we're yelling at instructors to make their students better, though.
Just be better.
Just be better.